Hey guys, this is Ultimate Team Card Reviews. I'm here with another review. Today we have 96 overall Demaryius Thomas. And I have mixed feelings about this card. We'll get into that later, but right off the bat, 6'3", 94 speed, 96 catch and 95 catch in traffic. Both are a little low. 96 route run, 96 spectacular catch, 99 release. He's short pass and ground and pound style, which I know a lot of you will like to see. As for the other stats, 78 strength, not bad for a wide receiver. 90 awareness, 78 run block, that is just fantastic. 98 jump, some okay in open space moves, 82 spin, 85 juke. But then as you go down, you have other things like 92 stamina, which is a little low. But the 99 release, like I said, that's just a huge factor with this card. One of the biggest things for me. So as we go into the review, we have, starting off right away, we're just going to have a quick in route, and he's pretty good at the in routes, I'm not going to lie. I used him a lot in that area of the field. There you see just a quick little fader out for a touchdown. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about this card. Like you saw right there, he'll have great animations like that where he'll just make a catch you haven't seen before and you won't see anybody else make. But then for me personally, he had a lot of drops. Not open drops where he blanked an open pass. Drops as in he'd be in traffic and drop it. Right there you see that spectacular catch coming in. He gets you a lot of those animations. He gets you a lot of those crazy catches right there. Just one of the best catches I've seen all year in MUT. But I really don't like Demaryius Thomas as the #1 most reliable wide receiver, because as I was doing this review, he just dropped it way too much for a card that I'm going to use as a #1 wide receiver. He'll make those catches. He'll make unbelievable animations, but you just can't rely on him to come down with it every time. I've used cards like Hines Ward. I've used cards like Brandon Marshall, so I guess I'm just kind of used to those sure-handed, will come down with anything guys. But just for me, I don't know if I could trust him as my #1 wide receiver as the all-time. Now, I will say this. I went on Muthead before I released this review, and I kind of got a general consensus of what people were thinking. The way that I used this card, I had to force it to him a lot of the time just because I was reviewing him and I really wanted to see what he could do, what he could handle. So the general consensus was that he isn't a bad card at all. He's very good, actually. So I think that for you, if you're just using him as a guy you're only going to throw to when he's wide open, he'll make those great catches for you. But if you think that you can get away with forcing it to him, I don't think you're going to get away with forcing it to him. Now right there, he showed that he can take just a simple play and turn it up for a touchdown. You've seen that a lot throughout this video. He makes some crazy plays out of nothing. I really like that about Demaryius Thomas. I'm not going to sit here and say that he didn't do great for me. He did. It's just the things that I look for in a wide receiver, I didn't really find it with Demaryius Thomas. Now, I sold him right away, which is why at the beginning of the video you saw him on the auction block. You didn't see him on my binder. Typically, when I really like a card, I'll keep him. I did not have any intention of keeping Demaryius Thomas. But like I said, that's just my playstyle. For you, you might find it completely different, because he will make spectacular plays. He will shed tackles. He will house it for you. He will make incredible catches. And there's one more thing I have to add at the end here, is that yes, he has 99 spectacular catch, but I feel like in some ways that may have hurt him at some points, because he tried to go for a spectacular catch in a situation where spectacular catch wasn't needed, and the animation just kind of messed him up a little bit, so it allowed the defender more time to get there, and it's just another one of those little things that kind of hurt him for me. But like I said, there are so many positives to this card. Like I said, the run blocking, 78 run blocking, it's just phenomenal. I mean, you aren't really going to find any better receiver at run blocking than that. Maybe Hines Ward, but he got constant pancakes. He was just really effective in the run game, really effective in the red zone too. I'd say my last complaint with this card is just a couple times I'd throw a jump ball up to him, and I'm not really much of a jump ball thrower, so maybe it's just me, but he wouldn't even really try to go up for the catch. He'd just kind of flail around a little bit, and the DB would just sky him. Now, I will say this, that might have been something to do with my switch assist, so don't really pin that on Demaryius. You could more put that on me. And like I said, there are a lot of little quirks I had with this card, and maybe it was just me. Maybe I was forcing too much. Maybe you won't have as many problems. I can say this, if you take away the drops, if you take away those few little deep balls that he gave up to the corner. This is a phenomenal card. Probably one of the best all year. So if you really only use this card when he's open, I guarantee you're going to love this card to death. I don't know if there's going to be a card you like more, to be honest with you. Just don't force it into traffic unless, which a user actually pointed this out to me, if you have the 90 plus or even a little bit less than that short pass style and you could boost his catch in traffic, that'll probably help you out a lot. If you can get that on your team, that will probably help Demaryius Thomas be a monster for you. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review. Make sure to subscribe if you did. In the future, I won't be as iffy on cards. I'm generally more black and white on cards. I can tell you if he's good. I can tell you if he's bad. With Demaryius, I really feel like a lot of it may have been me, so I can't tell you exactly if you'll enjoy him, if you won't. All I can tell you is you will most likely like this card if you use him right. Anyways, thanks guys for listening to the review. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you want to stick around for more. I write at least 6 to 10 written reviews a week and definitely 3 to 5 videos a week. So make sure to sub if you enjoyed the content.